let's talk about Doechii. Because I got some stuff to say off the bat. She's an artist that I've been wanting to have an opinion on, but I haven't been able to because I haven't checked out this mixtape. So it's been impossible for me to give my full take on her. I have my thoughts on Anxiety. All right, it's not that I hate that song. I don't cringe when I hear it. I just never go out of my way to play it. My thoughts towards that song and my thought towards Doechii in general is that I feel like I'm being told that she's being shoved down my throat more than she actually is. Don't get me wrong, Anxiety is a crazy popular song, but I don't really fault her for that blowing up because she made it years ago. You can't really control when shit's just gonna, pop off. She probably made like a fun little interpolation, and now, years later, she's being accused of like stealing the song and shit like that. I don't think people really get the full story with that. I don't hate her for doing Anxiety. I think the Timeless remix was a bad move on her behalf. I feel like you're never really gonna please Cardi fans. I feel like any rapper would have failed on a Timeless remix. I think that they were setting her up for that. I don't know. If we're gonna talk about overplayed songs, we can't just talk about Anxiety. There's worse songs out there. Beautiful Things, I fucking hate that song. Can we talk about Benson Boone being shoved down my fucking throat, please?
I don't care that you can backflip off a fucking piano.
I get it. I get the frustration with her being automatically catapulted into the mainstream. Back in my day when a rapper was up and coming and when they had like a mixtape out, they had to like still really prove themselves to make their way into the industry. Like they used to have to get on like XXL freshman lists. They had to like drop a bunch of singles, go number 1 on SoundCloud, do all that shit. She dropped a mixtape last year. The industry used the Philosopher's Stone, turned that shit into an album, and then she won a Grammy for it. But yeah, I can't even critique that though, because this could be the best thing I've ever heard. I think a good comparison point that we'll do today is that Little Sims record that I heard recently. From what I get about the main genre of this record, it is kind of in like that conscious alternative hip hop sort of thing. I'm getting that she's very versatile. So we're going to be hearing that as unbiased as possible. I know a lot of people like her. I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? I think that, her spot in the mainstream is a little tough right now, a little tough to get out of. She's a little bit too popular, all right? I have to say my expectations are through the fucking roof, all right? This is Grammy winning after all. It's kind of like if I'm hearing Igor for the first time, you know what I'm saying? Or like Call Me If You Get Lost or that Nas record. First track is Stanka Poo.
Let's start the story backwards. I'm dead, she's dead, just another Black Lives Matter. And if I die today, I die a bastard. TikTok rapper, part-time YouTube actor. Fur hat with the kangaroo. Who woulda knew? Who'da thunk it? Who'da got the ball from Big Moo and who'da dunk it? If this relationship was left up to you, you'da sunk it. Talking out my ass and that's my assumption. But that's my talking about. What's the discussion? Sharing memes with the chairman over some English muffins. I'm just shooting the shit over some pretty production, and it's still not enough for something. Needs more something. Who's that creeping through my rear view? 30-something. I'm not nervous. I'm just concerned for us. Walking alone. What if I choke on a Slurpee? What if I make it big? What if my car explodes?
Choke on a Slurpee. That's it. Lyrics about not really being your full true self by the time that you reach your end point in life. It's a kind of difficult thing to be. How you can just die unexpectedly and not really be who you truly are. It's a tough stance to take. I like the production a lot. It kind of reminds me of some like Outkast, like Aquemini, some ATLiens sort of shit. I like how like low key reversed it is. I think it's a little cut short, but I think the theme of this record is going to be just short little bursts of songs of like different themes. So that's kind of what I'm guessing it's going to be. But I like that. I think my favorite part about that and what she's got going on is the vocal layering. Track 2, Bullfrog.
Miss nigga tough guy sipping on a Mai Tai, money on the uprise, left right uppercut, punchlines make them duck, right hooks up the cut, platinum hits fuck is up, pop star, rock star, dark skin bitch, 24-inch waist man, dinko dick, a doubt bitch. I'm so expensive, so addictive, you get no attention, bitches ain't fucking with me, I make pensions, niggas penny pinching, okay. ching. I cop a new ring, pussy on a nice list. All y'all frog ass hoes should hop off my. Like a cable, we jump holes. If a bitch feeling froggy, tell her hop out. Bitch, like a cable, we jump holes. Twitter fingers, get your whole life logged out. Bitch.
Cut short though, but it's crazy because if you only know anxiety, you just wouldn't recognize that is like her. To me, cool is all that it is because she kind of ends it short right there. I feel like if that was like 3 minutes, I would have liked to hear her go on. You know what I'm saying? Like a minute and a half is not enough. Boiled peanuts. You ever had a boiled peanut? I haven't.
The fuck is a boiled peanut?
That's what I'm saying.
It's a sunny day. The gang's all here. No chip on my shoulder. Peace speech. So I could just get back and sit my line in peace. Easy, breezy, beautiful, erratic, scatter-minded, manic, borderline addict. I try to take the sober route and end up on a dead end. Now everything I joke about just ends up on a Reddit. People always up my ass like ain't no beats. Why can't all these label niggas just let me be? Let me breathe. Niggas want me R.I.P. I've been rested with my peace and that's the irony. All here, no chip on my shoulder.
The way that chorus, it was like me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Some elevators. Another song where I feel like the verse could have got another verse. You know what I'm saying? We're outside, having a good time, chilling out in the sun. It's definitely a summer song. Next track is Denial is a River. You're telling me that this is the most popular one, I think so.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
What's up, Doechii?
Hey, girl.
You know, it's been a little minute since you and I have had a chat.
Has it really?
Probably since, like, your last EP, All the Places You'll Go.
Oh, wow. It's been a minute.
She didn't know about me and I didn't know about Sue. I opened up the messages and had to hit the Zoom. Turns out the girl was really a dude. Nigga think he slick back till I slip back. Got my lick back, turn a nigga to a knick-knack. This Bible record that I'm making so much money, I'm all over the net. I'm moving so fast, no time to process. And no, I'm not in a gang, but I'm always on set.
Really dark time for me. I'm going through a lot.
By a lot, you mean drugs.
I wouldn't.
Drugs?
No, it's a natural plan.
No, I'm not judging.
I'm not an addict.
I'm just saying.
My place and destroyed all I owned. Whoopsie, made a oopsie. $100,000 oops made me loopy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn a nigga guts into soup.
I love Wayne.
Let's go.
I liked how she took us throughout the years and caught us up. I do think the conversation aspect of the song took too much time. I thought it was gonna be like in that like little Sims ballpark. It's not really. It's more like, you know. I do think I think the conversation bit was a little overdone. Like the ending there with the breathing. Like imagine Kendrick on Squabble Up doing boom bop boom bop boom bop. You know what I'm saying? He does that shit all over GNX. I can't critique this and that at the same time. You know what I mean? Because that'd be hypocritical. I think the 3 tracks prior I liked more than that song, to be honest. I think maybe it was just the beat. You know what I'm saying? I think the beat was just alright to me. I like the Lil Wayne callback to right above it. I like that lyric.
In this bitch, I look too fly. Cop the Dior shit on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating bitches clogged my medulla. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Chula. Body so attractive, y'all be giving catfish. Log 'em off the web and every gangster's giving actress. Gangsters giving actress and all these fake activists. Leave me baffled, bewildered, relax a bit. Let me relax a bit, I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step and then hating bitches clog my medulla. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Chulas. Doechii the Don, Doechii the Dean, Doechii Supreme, the slump ruler. Mad day, I'm the hardest rapper, this your motherfucking training tape. The bitch hoorah. Step up in this bitch, I look too fly. Doechii the Don, Doechii the Dean, Doechii Supreme, the slump ruler.
I hope we get to hear more of that aggressive flow. I hope she does that again on this record. Probably the hardest. I think she did good on the verses. It did get a tad obnoxious towards the end, but I did like how aggressive she was on the verses though. Skip.
Hold daddy, tell him 25
got similar thoughts about that song to Bullfrog. I think, both had great potential to like go on and like be more, but it just kind of gets stopped short. That song had like a whole intro to it, like a minute and 40 seconds. So, I mean, it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad though at all. I was getting some like Erykah Badu vocal inflections on there, a bit of like the alternative R&B vibe. All of these different cuts being with each other, and they're all so short. I think it's, I think on her next record, I would like for, these to be more like structured and like completed.
Please tell me you won't kill my vibe. Pray and I pray to the pain away. Pray to the Lord it'll rain again. Fade away, straight away. I can tell you are not paid. Benjamins and Franklins might have to hit the bank again. Deposit what you owe, don't make me. Franklins, Timlins, Stankin, niggas,
I think if the drums cooled it on the chorus a little bit, that would have been my favorite song. Like a jid sort of flow on the verses right there. But that chorus was nice. It was super catchy. I like how layered it was. That was cool. Keep it going. Next track is Bloom.
A day, 24 hours. Yeah. It's not a lot of time. Because you just can't do it all in one moment. There's the past, present, and the future. You gotta put pieces in places. I just want to chase my dreams. I just want to be like, oh my God, fuck that money. You have to maintain things, and that's just the way of life.
Bro, fuck her and these XXX Tentacion track lengths. Legit, what the fuck is this? That was probably the most beautiful shit that I heard yet on this record. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vocals sounded so angelic. The beginning part of the song had so much meaning to it. It did feel like a skit, I guess, but still, it's like she could have went on, bro. I could have heard like 4 minutes of her just doing those vocal harmonies. You know what I'm saying? Super cut short. Super cut short.
Who wants to clear the fog and all the smoke in your mirrors? When you could just fall back in. Wait. Delete your call log and clear your agenda. And less about who is better and more about who blessing them. Softer than gelatin, peanuts to elephants. You dumb as a boss of Ross if you think it's irrelevant. My granny been popping Zanny since CBS met the nanny. My mammy dandy, she chipper than Annie.
Peanuts to an elephant.
Family,
is that another Lil Wayne bar?
You should just fall back in. Wait. Who wants to clear the fog and all the smoke in your mirrors? When you could just fall back in. Wait. Hope I'm coming off chill. Hope I'm keeping it real. Hope that people feel safe when they enter my crib. Still a baby by day, bad bitch by night. When you could just fall back in. Wait. Delete your call log and clear your agenda.
Yeah, I definitely like these melodic choruses from her. I think I would like to hear a whole album of her doing like a neo soul or like alternative R&B sort of deal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I like from her the most. I would just like for her to just be chill throughout the whole entire thing. You know what I mean? Just like for that song and the song prior, I feel like those two did follow up each other pretty well. I love the way that chorus sounded. It didn't even sound like her anxiety shit at all. It's like I said earlier, this is the kind of shit that if you play a hater, they won't even be able to tell that it's her.
Did a boost, stumble inside of the booth, mumbling none of the truth. As sweat drips down my tits, I contemplate how did it ever get like this? I contemplate how did I ever get this rich or get this bag. I wonder what them labels see in a bitch this black. But now that bridge is burning, when them tables turn, you can't call back. Ring, ring, got that call, but I can't call back. Feeling all alone and I can't start that. I got shit to prove, no time to fall back, fall for who is where your left eye is. Then I'm a mathematician when it comes to fashion. Doechii giving trash key tour. Your fate is a detour. I'm not none of these whores.
Alright.
Leading and I'm fading out. You know I gotta up that stock. I gotta up my profit when I'm outside. Keep my composure when I'm outside sober. Gotta up my profit.
Basically wondering what everyone's real thoughts towards her really are. She has that like trying to battle those preconceived notions of who she sees herself as and how the world perceives her. I like that one. And she did say a lot in those 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's impossible to get a great song off in that short amount of time. I just think that was the most effective that she's done.
Bitches always bending backwards on a soft mat, doing acrobatics, falling face first, ass down. I was playing father figure, now I'm making 6 now. 6 figures, now my shit's bigger and you're sick now. Who would've thought that Jayla Hickman be a hit now? I'm going, they knock my shit. Stick to the plan and ignore him, I can't acknowledge it. They don't make statues of critics, they don't make statues of fans. I'm not no politician, I can't be shaking them hands.
Hello?
I just found out her name is not Doechii. That was a good song. Basically, she's basically saying, "Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna stay in your box. I'm not gonna go in that direction you want me to go in. I'm gonna go elsewhere." That was a good song. Next one is Boom Bap.
A little bit, do that, they ain't saying shit. That ass a magnet, I get it. You know, attractive and shit. I just can't sing a little bit. I mean, that shit was a hit. You know exactly what it is. The choir gon' sing what it is. Top 100, what it is. Numero uno, what it is. Favorite. Get top on the phone. Tell him it's a rap, nigga.
Get top on the phone.
It's everything. I'm everything. Boom, rap, boom, pack, tack, boom, pack, in the hat, boom, pack, tack. Oh, for the shit. I'm with the bull in the shit. I'm going home with the shit. Got get top on the phone.
Kind of a fun track to me. I don't know what the point of that was. Boom Bap. I don't know. It sounded like a beat that West Side Gun would go crazy on. I did like the vocal sample in that. It just seemed like she was kind of fucking around. She was making fart noises on that shit. It was fun.
Put your 6 up for the motherfucking princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dick sucked, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess. But bullshit me, she freaky, kinda liga, style llama, Doechii. Cooler than a fan, but she get hotter than a sauna. Take a trip out, smoke a blunt. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly bitch, you ain't coach ho. I'm a real bite bitch, every coast ho. She was talking on the net, she wanna approach though. I got these bitches white face, you a ghost ho. You a Doechii stand on a post ho. Suck it up, stand up. 8 cup, get your tits up. In my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake blood, fake tough, niggas dicks up. Put your 6 up for the motherfucking princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up. Get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up. Get your rates up. The bitch, you notice me. They like Doechii, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving cunt in a pussy voodoo. She swapped the old nigga for a bitch ain't new. She munching on the vibes while she watching Hulu. Wake up, 8 cup, get your tits up.
She had a fast flow on that shit, bro. Straight out of the gate on that song. She's going. I do like the flow. I think it's catchy. It is a catchy song. My thing, nah. But I do admire it.
Get the fuck out my way.
Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch.
Mrs. Parlay, and I'm carrying these bitches like my period. Why you say I do that shit when I didn't do that shit? Pull up looking like a lick, then I sped off in the Benz. Victoria's Secret, she a lingerie and shit. 2 feet kicking shit. We fuck, get the whip by Bentley truck. Pussy hoe keep starting shit. Blicky make a dive and duck. Blicky make a dive and duck. Extendo make a hokey poke. Line these pussy bitches up and make them do the dosey dope. Gone bitch, I got the clip in a banana 2-tone bitch.
Instagram. I go ape shit, I go ham. Swear I'll fuck me up a bitch, swear I'll fuck me up a man. Talking shit on Instagram, see me and start to stuttering. I stomp a bitch out in my fashion Timberlands. I'm shaking porn, stop martinis at my Instagram. Sitting rainy, yellow polka dot bikini. Wanna be me, you can't be me.
A nice little extension of like that Ludacris song. I do like that. That was cool. That was cool. I like the bar when she was like, I'm carrying these bitches like my period late. You know what I mean? That was cool. I get that. Huh? I like this beat already. Do not fumble this.
Okay, nigga, let's face it. Niggas too basic. Niggas complacent. Face it. Nigga front page and shape shit. Niggas turn page, they changing. I'm gauging. Niggas switch things, no face, no case. Niggas switch states, new name, new face. Supercut don't need gas. He want my stash. He want my bag. Shawty got that. She got ass. He want my bag, can't let him have it. He want my bag. Bro, niggas spazzy. That 5 a.m. top hill, okay. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, Doja Cat would go crazy on that shit, bro. Doja Cat would go crazy on that shit. She sounded exactly like her. Doja Cat would go nuts on that song. That was good. That was going. One of my favorites. Definitely my favorite beat so far. I'll say that. Definitely my favorite beat. I was super chill, super nice. Just ride around in your car listening to that shit. That was cool. Next one is Slide.
He like the way you move. He like the way I groove. Dropping it down to boozy. He like the way I'm choosy. Don't when I go, I stay. Keeping me on all day. Facing me on no tool. Let go. Got me by the put you on a payroll. You gon' be the side to hit it low, 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 low. Drop it down to the floor now. Try to hit it right, but hit it slow, low, low, low. Talking fast, bring it low. He gon' bring the top down, bring the top down. When I hit him, it's a knockout, it's a knockout. We go to right. I'm a patron, yeah, yeah. You got me going, yeah, yeah. Face up, put it in the face. Live, slide around on me on a late shift. Ass so big, you can bake. Yeah, got a nigga so deep, but we make it. He gon' bring the top down, bring the top down. When I hit him, it's groovy, yeah, yeah, yeah. D-O-D-O-D-O. I got the most when I hop on a dick. Talk that shit when I drop in a split. And he don't need lotion when I fall in the mix. Keep that motion and fall in the bliss. And he sip that potion all in the whip. Got that wet, keep them all on my hip. And I'm
All right, listen. You listen. There's two types of listeners. There's two types of listeners. You could either say, "Wow, I love the SZA inspiration," or you could say, "She's blatantly ripping off SZA." Whatever SZA's opinion on that song is my opinion on that song. I'll say that. All right, if SZA listens to that song and she's like, "Yeah, she's ripping me off," I'll say, "You know what, SZA, I'm with you." But if SZA listens to that song and she's like, "That's a good song," then I like that song. I think I need to hear her thoughts. I'm not the type to be like, "Oh, they stole their fucking flow." I'm never strict with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never strict with artists like stealing someone's sounds or like wearing it on someone's shoulder. But that was blatant. Let's fucking go. Over 4 minutes. Let's fucking get it.
sick of niggas calling me childish. All I gotta show is my mileage. Niggas ain't cut right tracing. I've been up so late, you been up so late. Think about you, no friendship. Think about you and your fragrance. Tricking on hoes, I sadly on toes. I'm throwing these shots, no picking me up. Till I bling, bling, bling. And we gon' fuck around, do the same damn thing. We going off the stove like Boston over. Hotter than Hell's Kitchen. Let's my body to please you.
I know Mac Miller would tear this shit up, bro. Oh, Mac Miller would kill.
Trying to take my time with you, you're always on my mind. Always from the side of you, the shadows what I lack. Please keep me from discrepancies that hold me from my light. I try, keep the light till there's closure.
I do like the progression that beat had for sure. That was super nice. Obviously, you know, that song, I like how that song had, you know, two very distinctive halves towards it. I feel like it was the best one off the record, and that's really all I ask. It's just that a lot of these songs just have a little bit more structure, have like another verse, another chorus, cut it down a little bit, cut the whole record down a little bit, and I think you got a pretty good album. But yeah, let's keep going. Next one is Beverly Hills.
Being lost, sick of, yeah, waking up to piss all in the bathroom. Straight up, yeah, thinking about another life without you. Fed up, yeah, had that grip and you lost it. You lost. Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. I talk. Get your shit for a walk in. I walk in. No more fist by the lock in. But let me talk my shit. To be so argumentative. I do big things, I got big plans. I got big dreams, need a real man. You down real bad if you think I'm a not talk how I walk that walk to rock. To be so argumentative, I'd rather cuss you out somewhere in Beverly Hills. Really was your time. Yeah, but baby, talk your shit tonight. I'ma talk it, get your shit for a walk. And I talk how I walk, gotta walk that walk slow. You don't it's about a lock in. Had that grip and you lost it. Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. Get your shit for a walk in.
That was great. I feel like the R&B cuts are much more full-fledged, much more completed than the hip-hop cuts. That's why I see it not really being worth rap album of the year, because I feel like the rap songs are cut so short as opposed to the more chill songs, and Alligator bites never heal. Okay.
everybody can't go. And you can't take everybody where you're going. You remember I used to talk to you about the story about Abraham and Lot, and you remember how he wanted to take Lot with him. Everybody can't go where you going.
Okay. Poor girl, bro. Why did you do the Timeless remix? Why did you do... I'm over here thinking about it, get those vibes throughout the whole record. Meanwhile, that's like 25% of the album. I would say like half or less of this record is like a hip hop album at this point. The second half of that record is much more stronger than the first half. Songs are much more completed. They're much more like they have like real structure towards them, and they actually have like phases to like the songs. I love that final song. Probably my favorite track off the record, even though it was kind of like an interlude out of the record. I feel like that was just her own atmosphere. Obviously, she's wearing influences on her shoulder throughout the whole record, whether it's a callback to a Lil Wayne bar or just kind of making a SZA song. But I do like the R&B cuts the most, I gotta say that. And I think she does have a lot of power on the choruses on this record. Some of them slightly obnoxious, but hey, she's not gonna go 19 for 9. I would like a whole cloudy R&B album from her. All right, it feels very mixtape to me. You know what I mean? Like just like a collection of songs that don't really have like a theme or something that I can just like chill to put on. I feel like this was launched way too high up into that atmosphere, into the mainstream. I think giving her the Grammy for this is gonna do her more damage in the long run than positive. When you give Future and Metro Boomin a massive comeback album and you just kind of throw that to the side and you give that award to a mixtape that just came out last year, it's going to bring animosity towards Doechii that she doesn't really deserve. It's kind of like the whole Cardi B situation. Some people will never like Cardi B after, you know, her winning the Grammy over Travis Scott. A lot of dudes are very protective over their idols not winning Grammys for albums that they should have deserved. I think the whole Macklemore situation just kicked off that trauma. So I would like for her to do an album that's just dedicated to one certain direction. And I know she has a whole song on this record dedicated to not wanting to be in a box, but you know what I'm saying? You can't for her to do a whole R&B record, to be honest. And that's not me wanting to keep her in a box. That's just me wanting to see her full potential in that genre. That's what I gotta say. That's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I'm gonna catch y'all later.